Well, in 1814, we took a little trip along with Colonel Jackson down the mighty Mississippi. We took a little bacon and just a little beans, and we caught the bloody British in the town of New Orleans. Well, we fired our guns till the British kept coming, not near as many as there were a while ago. Fired once more, and they just took to running along the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. What are the humans doing?
No James Bond nonsense. Subversion is the term, if you look in a dictionary or criminal code, is explained as an activity to destroy.
Do you think you're ready? Can you handle the truth? Or are you in denial and demand more proof? They demonstrate in real time how they're spinning you lies, but no one pays attention, no one opens their eyes. They walk around like zombies with their head in the mobiles, signaling their virtues with a pick on their profile. Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
You
shit.
cannot
I
subvert
love StreamYard.
an enemy which doesn't want to be subverted. Starting from Hollywood movie makers to professors of political science, the rest, 85%, is always subversion. But according to the law and law enforcement systems of the Western civilization, it's not a crime. United States is a receptive target of subversion.
They fabricate our problems and pretend to
This is one of the best I've ever done.
the best solution, but we all know they
Technical
lie.
issues, all
They
kinds of
lied about the weapons and they lied about health. They lied about the fact that they're transferring the wealth. You should really notice how they're pushing the fear. Keep everybody terrified and not thinking clear. Yeah.
Things like religion, government system, political, economical system of a country. Manipulation of terms. We think that subverter is a person who is going to blow up our beautiful bridges. Subverter is a student who comes for exchange, a diplomat, an actor, an artist, a journalist like myself. And easily observable if you give yourself time and trouble to observe it.
Said, do you think you're ready? Can you handle the truth? Or are you in denial and demanding more proof? They demonstrate in real time how they're spelling you lies, but no one pays attention, no one opens their eyes. They walk around like zombies with their head in the mobiles, signaling their virtues with a pick on their profile.
It means always a destructive, aggressive activity aimed to destroy the country, nation, or geographical area of your enemy.
All right. Let me tell you the madness that just took place, bro. All right. So when I went live, as soon as I clicked the button, everything on my computer froze until it stopped playing that video. So I didn't know whether I was broadcasting, I was live, I was broken, I was in the back seat. I couldn't tell you what was going on. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sasquatch Shills, where Sasquatch Shills, so you don't have to get subscribed to somebody somewhere. I got the link pinned to my homie's channel is pinned in my chat. I'm not sure how to tell all you people to get to my chat, but if you know who I'm you should be able to find my chat, I think. Now, some of y'all is in Chuck's chat. So let's bring Chuck in. Hey, Chucky.
I was about to move my chair then.
Nope. We're going to get you. Gonna get you. What's up, bud?
Hello, g'day, and welcome to Caucasian Sasquatch, where he's talking to me for some strange reason. I'm not 100% sure why. But hello.
You're not the strangest one I've talked to. I once talked to a legitimate goblin.
Excuse me now?
Goblin. A legitimate goblin. The man came in full makeup, if it was makeup. He did the entire 2 hours in makeup, with extras behind him.
Oh,
He's not. I
okay.
can't prove he's not a goblin.
Uh,
Chuck chases the facts. Welcome to
true.
Sasquatch Shills. This is what we're doing tonight. How are you doing?
I'm doing very, very well, thank you. And please say hello to Mini Chuck, who is based on Austin Powers. You know, Mini Me, and this. So this is Mini Chuck, who has recently had a clothing change. I bought him a new shirt the other day. So he's a legend in training. This is my little
Legend in
friend,
your own mind. I see.
and that is genuine all black sportswear.
Oh, I wouldn't want any artificial black in there. That would be a
Oh
little
no,
disturbing.
no, you can't have no. There's no such thing as artificial black. It is
All right.
actual,
So
genuine all black.
if you had to encapsulate your channel in just a handful of sentences, what would you describe your content as being?
I can actually do it in one word:
Hey, even better.
entertainment.
Oh, cool.
That's all this channel is all about. Is just trying to make people smile, have a giggle, and just forget about real life for a while, basically.
Neat. How long have you been doing YouTube? Specifically YouTube.
I launched my channel on the 11th of September 2019.
Nice.
It's a very unfortunate date. There was no, yeah, there was no sort of thinking. I think it was basically a Monday when I was off, when I was, it was my day off, and I'd been working on a video, and eventually I just went, oh, okay, well, it's time to go, and it just happened to be September the 11th.
Groovy. So tell me this. You're standing around on a random Sunday night, right? You go to bed and wake up the next morning. You decide you're going to do YouTube. Is that how that went?
No,
Or did you just start a new channel?
It had been in my head for quite a while. It all started with a bloke, and a lot of my audience will know this. It started with a bloke called Devon Rayford, or as he used to call himself, Devon Bay. He's a black dude. He's an African American. He was born in, I believe he was born in Poughkeepsie in New York. So he's totally 100% American. But he fell into the rhetoric of believing that he was a Moorish American. Now, there are literally thousands of people out there that believe that they are Moorish Americans, that they believe that America is Morocco. They're a bit like sovereign citizens. They don't think that the laws apply to them. And he was doing my head in. I've been watching his videos, and I was sort of screaming at my monitor going, oh, you're a fucking idiot. Oh, can I swear, by the way?
Motherfuck. Snooch, naga, nooch. Noise. Feel better
Okay.
now?
That means I can swear. So I was screaming at the monitor going, dude, you are a fucking idiot. And I started looking at the Moorish American movement, and they are absolute fucking 100% idiots. So somehow I wanted to tell Devon that he's a fucking idiot. And I thought, well, I should record it. And then I thought, well, if I'm going to record it, then I should put it on YouTube and like do a debunk, what they call a debunk.
And this brings us to a point, actually. Where are we at? Nope. That's the wrong one.
That's the wrong
We were
one.
discussing your very first upload, and I believe that is this one.
No, that is not my first one. No, that's my most popular. That one there.
This one. Oh yeah, I can tell. Yeah. Much younger fellow there. Like, that's what, 3-4 years ago?
That's 4 years and 5 months ago.
There you go. moving up in the world. I can tell.
Yeah.
All right. So basically you did your first video, your very first thing that got your dander up enough to make you upload something. Did you start the channel specifically to upload this video, or was it a channel you already had?
No, no, I created the channel. I pondered, you're right, Pat, Devon Bay, the man, the legend, the idiot. I pondered long time over naming the channel. A lot of it as well was to do with the fact I used to watch, again, people on my stream will know this name, Virgo Triad. Now, Virgo Triad, she was and is still a massive believer in the truth, exposing idiots, exposing frauds, just exposing anything and everything. So I wanted to do roughly the same thing. I wanted to present the facts. So I thought, the facts. Then I needed a name. Now, I'm a great fan, and I'm not sure how many of your people will know this, but Burn Notice.
Oh, yeah.
Burn Notice. Yep. With, gosh, shit, what's his name? Can't remember. But there's a character in there called Chuck Finley, the ex-FBI agent. And I just grabbed it. I just went, fuck it, I like the name Chuck. And that was it. I wanted to present some facts. I wanted to debunk idiots. I wanted to expose the lies that people talk. And so Chuck Chases the Facts just got born. And then I made this video, which is terrible. Now I'm looking at it, it's a god-awful video.
No. Judge not lest you be judged. Let me explain. Every single one of us started with something horrible, something terrible that we don't want to talk about anymore.
take it off the screen. No, it's it was awful. As you can see, I went out and bought a microphone that I could just plug in, and I started recording. I got a free download of editing software, which I still use to this day. I paid for it. It's called NLC. Is it NLC? VideoPad. VideoPad. NCH VideoPad. That's what I use.
Never heard of it.
It's so simple.
Long as it
Stuck
works.
in the Matrix YouTube. Get the, oh my stars. Sorry, I haven't seen Stuck for quite a while. Hello, Stuck. So I got the free version of that. That's where I managed to do what you're looking at on screen now. Right. I also got Expression 4, which is a screen capture with a voiceover. I just threw it all together. I just literally went on a limb, and I'm still teaching myself. Everything that I know about my YouTube channel is completely and 100% self-taught.
There's a lot of us out here, Iron Man, in our channels. That's part of why I put together this channel, is because as a content watcher, I want to see better content. And the problem with the established YouTube is they are all basically doing the same videos back and forth over each other. And so I went looking for either new YouTubers or currently productive, unknown YouTubers, somebody, people with less subscribers than your average gaming stream. You know what I'm saying? And try to find people who are doing effort on their channel, like daily uploads, weekly uploads, a weekly live stream. I mean, a handful of subscribers and effort is all I ask for. And if you can take that and combine it with a few of the other people that I've got in my backlog, and you're not all going to agree on everything, But if you can find one or two people in there that do something that you can get into or they can get into that you do, the quality of content immediately improves on both channels. You learn to do new stuff, they learn to do new stuff, everybody wins, and you cannot steal views. There's no such thing as stealing subscribers. That is a myth.
Yeah.
So don't even sweat that trash.
So then, so this was my first video about Devon. Then I did my next video was about a fraudulent scheme in Australia, because I was living in Australia at the time, and it was about how Chinese people were calling Chinese people in Australia, and they were trying to wrangle them out of money. So I did that. It wasn't very successful. That's okay. Then at the same time as watching Devon, I was also watching Flat Earth and Sovereign Citizens. And so I thought, oh shit, I'm gonna do a Sovereign Citizen video. I can do this. I am kind of a funny guy. I can be funny. And
I see that. You look pretty funny.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
I'm sorry. It's part of the show. I just poke at you a little bit.
It's all good. I laugh at myself all the time. And so I made a Sovereign Citizen video, and that was inspired by a channel called Van Balian. And I emailed him once and just asked him a few questions, you know, how he found his videos, what does he use, what software, and all this stuff. So just trying to get some hints and tips. And so I produced my first Sovereign Citizen video, and it was a massive, it was a smash hit. It was successful. So at that point, I was at something like, I don't even know how I got there, but I was at 500 subscribers. I'm not quite sure how I got there. But Van put me in his community post, and before I could even blink, I'd gone up to 1,000 subscribers. I'd hit the 1,000 mark. And I was like, this is incredible, just based on one video and one recommendation. Virgo was also promoting me. So I just kept making those sort of videos. Lots of Sovereign Citizens, started on the Moorish Americans. Then I started doing this.
I love this clip. This is one of my favorite clips ever.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant. So then I started putting what I call inserts. I don't know what the actual phrase is, but I started putting inserts in, just the funnies, the reaction to a comment, and it made me giggle. Now, if it makes me giggle, then technically it should make anybody giggle.
Well, typically, if it makes me giggle, that means I probably shouldn't upload it.
True. It could be dark. Well, I mean, a couple of the inserts I've got, they are a little bit dark. They're a little bit hidden meaning, but no, the more I got into it, and the more experienced I got with the microphone and the camera, and I got some lighting, and I bought a second screen, and I just got into it, and it started to feel really, really natural.
Did anybody ever give you a ring light?
Give me a what? Sorry?
A ring light. You know, the ring light, like what goes around the camera. Did anyone in your life turn and go, "You're a YouTuber, you need a ring light"? No.
But I did buy 2 ring lights.
Yeah,
but
well,
I had them here, and it was like lighting me up, because I was in my spare bedroom, and I was in the corner. As you can see from the start of that video, I was right in the corner, and that's the worst place you can be, because of sound and echo and everything. So, I've learned over time that you shouldn't really do that.
Oh crap! No, introduce What's Truth. I'm sorry. What's Truth is also streaming this episode. I was supposed to bring him up at the beginning and thank him and everything. My bad. I was a little befuddled by the fact that when I hit go, we'll do that. We'll do that whole thing. There he is. Hey, bud.
Hey, Red.
Sorry. I got
It's
befuddled.
all right, man. It's all right. I'm just sitting here chilling, man.
All right, man. I'll get back with you in just a few minutes.
Yep.
All right. My bad, folks. Anyway, what's Truth's backstage? And we're going to be talking with him after the actual Sasquatch Shills. At which point in time, all other streams will end and mine will continue with Chuck and What's Truth. And I'll drop the link in the chat so that any previous guests that want to can come up and grill the man, or me for that matter. All right. Sorry. That was a distraction that wasn't supposed to take place, but you know, housekeeping. Where were we? All right, so you went after Moorish citizens, sovereign citizens. Is there a specific distinction between those two that I'm unaware of?
Yeah. So you have the sovereign citizens that we all know what a sovereign citizen is, that they cherry pick the constitution. They think that the laws don't apply to them, blah, blah, blah. Moorish Americans are virtually the same, but they think that they live in Morocco. They think it's also America is called Northwest Amexem. It's basically a subdivision of Morocco.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Don't they say they live in Morocco because wherever they stand is, by their definition, Moroccan territory?
Yep. They stand on their square.
Right. Okay.
And
right. Whereas a sovereign citizen believes that he has free travel access of the land because of outdated laws that are no longer applicable.
Well, the law is there. You do have the right to travel, but it doesn't mean what it says. The right to travel comes from Article 6, I think, of the Constitution, where what it meant was that previously, let's say you have a business in California,
right?
And you
I would immediately sell out and move to Texas.
You make something, and I live in Texas, and I sell your product. The problem was that when you went from state to state, so you would have to go from California, you'd have to go through Nevada to get to Texas, I think, if I remember my map correctly. So that meant that as soon as you crossed into Nevada, you would have to pay a tax. And then as soon as you left Nevada to get into Texas, you'd have to pay another tax.
So you have the Federal Highway Commission come along and commission highways across states that are no longer taxed on the state level.
So they scrapped that and said, right, look, Sasquatch makes this product and it's sold in Texas. We shouldn't tax this guy because he wants to travel through the states to deliver his product. So that is where, when the sovereign citizens say, I'm not in commerce, I have the right to travel, it just meant that a manufacturer could freely travel across the land to deliver his product unhindered, no taxes, nothing. That's where the commerce things comes into it. They go, oh, I'm not in commerce. It doesn't matter. It used to mean about commerce. It doesn't anymore. It just means you can travel from state to state.
Okay, so here's a major disagreement that I have stumbled across. I once hosted people from Press On, Press Now, Press Harder, and we spent about 3 hours with him trying to explain his perception of the law and how it applies to him. Mm-hmm. And what the conclusion I came to is there is a discrepancy in his concept of law against the standard law of the land. And he has abdicated certain aspects of his citizenship in his mind and therefore should not abide by certain aspects of the law. But let me be perfectly clear. This man does not own a car. He does not drive a vehicle. He does not have a license. He does not possess an ID. He does not own a house. He is not, he lives, and not saying this in a negative way. I don't know another way to say it. He basically moves across the country on the charity of others, not like a hobo, but more like, going from place to place where they run into the types of problems that he highlights. So he hears there's a particularly aggressive cop over here, and he'll show up, sit down with his camera, and wait for him to come rough him up, and then put him on YouTube. Seems legit to me. But the main discrepancy seems to be in the issuance of the driver's license. Not having a driver's license means you cannot operate a vehicle. That doesn't mean you can't ride a horse. But if you do ride a horse, you still have to abide by all traffic laws as though it were a vehicle.
Absolutely. 100%.
So
the laws of the land, the laws of the land, whatever land you live on, there are laws in place to protect you, others, law enforcement, and just everybody in general. That's my good friend Nevaeh. Hello, Nevaeh. So laws are there to like I say, protect you and protect others. They're there for a reason. You can't go around as a sovereign citizen saying that those laws don't apply to me. That's just so naive. It really is. Oh, that's me. That's my latest video.
These are all going to be you, bud. You're popular tonight. Listen, this should be your most recent. Yes.
Yes, it is. This is CC thinks Christmas is a conspiracy. No, it's me.
I mean, it's a bunch of old white guys got together and decided to give kids toys for strange reasons that I don't understand, and commerce count into it. Anyway, what's this specific video about?
So this is about we have a gentleman, a flat earther. Now he is a flat earther, and people do not like my flat earth videos. I don't know why. These flat earthers are comedy gold. I can go to town. I've made a bunch of debunking flat earth videos, but nobody likes them. I think I have the kind of the wrong audience, or I'm not putting myself in the right place. But this guy here, CC, Chris from New York or Westchester County. Good evening, good afternoon. No, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. He is a conspiracy nut. He doesn't like anything. So he thinks the earth is flat. It's a stationary flat plane dome with a stationary flat plane with a dome over it. The sun is local, no more than 30 miles away. Stars are painted on the dome. The sun is a projection. The moon is a hologram. We didn't go to the moon. And kind of everything in between. So
right, he's on the whole tip. I got you.
Oh, he's everything. He's everything. You name a conspiracy. JFK, will probably throw that in there. In fact, I might ask him one day, what do you think about JFK? He's brilliant. But this was about Chris. It wasn't about the flat earth. It's about taking the piss out of this guy. He's a nut. His wife fucking hates him. Absolutely hates him. He made a video once.
This way. Suppose you were sitting around one Tuesday and your husband looked at you and said, I'm going to start a YouTube channel straightening out the world about the fact that the earth is flat, the stars are holograms, There's a firmament above our head, and we are literally in a giant planetarium.
If I was the wife, I'd go back to bed, take some more medication, think about something different.
I
But
find
this,
that people who think the world is flat have either done zero traveling in their life, none, right? Because if you travel more than a couple of 100 miles, you're going to discover that, yeah, it's a little bigger than you seem to think.
absolutely, absolutely. Fun fact: only, to the best of my knowledge, I think it's about 20%. Only 20% of Americans. Now, your population is 340 million, I think, roughly at the moment. Only 20% of Americans own a passport. So that means that everybody else in America just literally goes within America. And that's fair comment. I've been to America. I lived in America for 6 months. I know what it's like. You do literally have everything there. You've got Disneyland, you've got SeaWorld, you've got parks, you've got water parks, you've got
That's
everything.
not even the cool part of America, dude. That's
Exactly.
the humdrum tourist bullshit. If you
You've
want
all,
to experience America, I strongly advise a foreigner to go take a look at our national parks. They are
absolutely
far and away some of the most amazing places on earth.
and that's what I was about to say. You've got the plains, you've got the prairies, you've got the hills, you've got the mountains, you've got the waterfall. You've got everything. I mean, so technically, yes. Why would you actually want to go
We got
outside
a
of America?
question for you.
You've got everything, and I appreciate that.
Is that a cat
But
mask on your wall back there?
oh, that oh, that's my darling. That is my most prized possession. That has been with me all around the world. That there is a baseball cap. Oh, it's got a bit dusty at the moment.
Oh, it's not a cat at all. Okay.
No,
The two little flags were sticking up. It looked kind of like a
no,
set of cat ears in silhouette.
no. I'm just going to unplug my headphones for a moment. I hope we don't get too much feedback. No, this is my most prized possession. So this is the Fremantle Dockers.
Right.
It's a sport that they play in Australia called AFL, Australian Football League, and it is one of the most amazing sports that was ever invented. It's only played in Australia, hence AFL. But yeah, Fremantle Dockers. When I lived in Australia, I lived in a place called Perth. It is the remotest city in the world per square mile. So it's like city. So it's so far away from anywhere else. It's ridiculous. It's 5,000 miles. Oh, sorry, 5,000 kilometers away from Sydney. But no, this is my AFL team, and that cost me $35, 35 Australian dollars, and I love it. I love my team. There you go. That's how much I love them.
Well, that's cool. All I'm saying is behind you in silhouette, it vaguely resembled a set of cat ears.
Oh, and so the cat ears, the cat ears are just little flags.
Right. Yeah, it became immediately obvious the second you touched it. So basically, you started your channel to take the piss out of other channels.
Well, so the way I describe it, when people say,
I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just trying to be minimum words.
No, when I tell people that I've got a YouTube, they'll go, of course they go, what's it about? And I go, I take the piss out of stupid people. I can't believe I just done that as I'm doing that. And on the screen, I'm doing that as well. I basically take the piss out of stupid people. And I also introduce facts. So with Chris here, this one wasn't so much a correcting him on facts. I was just actually physically taking the piss out of him. But when I do a flat Earth video about Chris, and he talks about the sun is local, we didn't go to the moon, then I will introduce facts, and it makes me feel better because I'm listening to stupidness. I'm going, have you actually done any sort of research? Now, Chris fails to do research. He claims he does, but I don't think he even knows what Google is. I've got to be honest. He's an idiot. He's an absolute idiot. Because
Allegedly.
one of his one. No, I won't even go that far. I won't even go allegedly. No, I can't do it. I can't even give him the scope. I'm sorry. He's an actual 100% idiot. He goes, it doesn't make sense to me. That's one of his catchphrases. So because it doesn't make sense to him, therefore it's not real.
Right. I get that. And that's what I was saying about people who dig into this stuff and buy into it quite often find themselves attracted to fundamentalist religious type cults, or if it's not a religious cult, it'll be some form of collectivist type like social cult where they all sit around in their echo chamber and mouth breathe for each other. It's like the only way these people win is by taking up your time.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That is their victory. Every second you spend giving their content light definitely increases their usefulness, so to speak, in their own eyes.
And it kind of sort of inflates their ego, and
yeah, well, it increases their broadcasting capability. They reach more people because they reached you.
Pedro says Chris is not an idiot. He's playing a part. The part is an idiot, but all the good roles were taken. Pedro Whack-A-Mole is a long-time subscriber of mine, and so is Nevaeh, and I've known Dragon for a couple of years. I love all my subscribers. I absolutely love all of them. They are very supportive to me. We're currently sitting at 2,900 and 2,934. Oh my stars. I've just gained 3 subscribers. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. And by all means, I mean, whether you go and subscribe to this man to try to jerk him around, or you go subscribe to him to actually have a decent conversation with him, I really don't give a shit. Every single hater in the world is a fan. All of
you. Funny you should say that. Funny you should say that. There are people out there that really, really hate me. Really hate me.
To join the club. Welcome to YouTube. I don't know what to tell you, dude. This place is a fucking it's a cesspool of people just oozing vitriol. I love it. I like to wallow around in it and get covered and smell bad. It's awesome.
And they love the drama. I don't do drama. I really don't do drama. I do entertainment. I really try and make people laugh. That's all I'm about. Just bring a smile to somebody's face and just make them happy for 8 minutes, 10 minutes, 12 minutes, whatever. I put up a short Monday, I think it was Sunday or Monday. And part of my role at work is loss prevention. Can't stay. Be sure to tickle that like or else. Ooh,
that's AJot. We love AJot. She's usually here backstage too, but she don't love me no more.
Tickle the like. Don't tickle it. Grab it by the balls and just squeeze. Jakes.
Hey, do not assume my like button's gender. You don't get that authority, sir.
Sorry, I forgot to ask the pronoun, didn't I? Oh, dang it. My bad.
That
My
is
bad.
out of place and inappropriate.
My
Let's just
bad.
walk that right on back. We'll put a pin in it, circle back around to it. What's the other euphemisms we can do?
Stop it. Stop it. Anyway, so I had a shoplifter on Sunday. I got assaulted. He pushed me, and then we had a bit of a fight. And I've still got the injury. I've still got a bit of a mark on the elbow there. And so I just made a quick short about it. I just thought, because I wanted to vent, because he pissed me off, basically. Being an ex-police officer, I don't have anywhere near the powers that I used to have as a cop. And it just pissed me off. So I just vented a wee bit. Stop it. Stop it. I know where you're going to go with that. Stop it.
Oh, I will try to restrain myself.
Stop it.
Chat's going to take care of it for me, I'm sure.
Stop it.
Continue.
Okay. So you can see in my background, my new background and the current background, I've only got 3 things. My Docker's cap, Mini Chuck, and me. That's me. 27 years old in the academy.
Look at that baby.
Hey, look at that.
Baby.
Look.
I just want to pinch his cheek. Tell
I
him
mean,
he'll be okay.
What's this?
No,
What's this?
that's lichen. I'm sure that's some kind of moss or something, right?
It's hair.
Oh, nah, not hair. Not you. Couldn't be.
Once upon a time, I had hair. Yes. So anyway, so I was just venting, and there's this one channel, and I'm going to name. I am going to name and shame, but some people will probably know it. Keeping It Criminal. He is a 100% drama queen, 100%. And the comment he put on my channel said, and I quote, "Poor baby!" Exclamation mark.
Oh,
Why
my.
is okay? Poor baby. Why is this even interesting or news to anyone? First of all, it's not news. It's an opinion, and it's not interesting. It's just me being able to vent. I haven't replied yet, and I'm thinking about replying. But my reply would be something along the lines of, at least I'm actually creating content instead of being a drama queen. That's kind of what I want to say. And people in my chat that know Kick, they will understand that comment. All he does is drama. Picking on people, picking on channels, picking on this, picking on that. I don't do that. I just do content. I make it funny. I throw in some jokes, And the other thing I wanted to say was, so what did he say? Why is this even interesting or new? One thing I want to say, well, you watched it and you commented.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you hate everything about me, but you watch everything I do, congratulations. You too are a fan. Thank you for your service.
You're just building up the views. So if you really hate me that much, then don't watch, because if you do hate me and you watch, then my analytics just goes. I don't know.
Right? Yeah. Even if you hate me, and if you hate me and watch, you will improve my analytics. If you hate me and don't watch, no one will ever know.
Exactly. It's
And
I
you know
love it.
your hate, it needs to be fed from the dark side of the internet. You know that. All right, so tell me this.
Yes, sir.
You've been doing this for what, 3 years, 4 years now?
4 years, October,
Right,
November,
okay.
December, January.
Um,
4 years and 4 months.
what's up, Dennis?
To the
So
day. To the day.
what would you oh, that's neat. That's super neat. Happy birthday there, bud. Uh, what do you see you're doing yourself doing with your channel? Let's say hypothetically, tomorrow you upload a short, it gets 40 million views, you're monetized and have 40,000 subscribers. You wake up with 40,000 subscribers. Poof.
Jeez.
Does it change anything about your channel?
No,
You take it any more seriously?
no. Well, I say no. If I woke up with 40,000 views, 4 million, sorry, 40,000 subscribers, 4 million views, the revenue would come in. That would potentially allow me to reduce work, which means I could put more effort into YouTube. I've had periods in my life with my work, because I work security. Oh, sorry. So I'm ex-police, I'm ex-security, which I did for 12 years, and now I'm what they call a duty manager. It's just it's such a busy time. So when I get my 2 days off, I just try and decompress, relax, and then yes, I will look for a video. At the moment, I'm looking for, I hate to say this, but I'm looking for easy videos that I can take the piss out or debunk.
Pedro
If you
gets it.
don't like what I
Says
do,
if you don't like
watch
what
it.
I do, but watch it all. Thank you for the views and the free room and board in your
Board
head.
in your head.
Sir.
Pedro will remember I made a video about Devon, about living rent free in his head, because he at one point he hated me. He probably still does, but I made a video about living rent free in his head because all he could do was talk about me and Degeneration Nation and Van Balian and Virgo, and it was brilliant. It was just I shouldn't say that, but it was just brilliant. So yes, if I had the income coming in, then yes, I would take time off or reduce my hours, and then yes, I would spend more time looking for that content that people love and enjoy. And I just would. I still maintain this. In fact, I think it's on my bio. This channel is here purely for entertainment purposes. I just
Right.
want to entertain people. I think I am quite funny. I make people laugh at work.
When I look at you, I can't help but giggle.
If you say that one more time,
But you gotta love me or I will be hated. And I don't like
I'm gonna mic drop and storm out the room. Oh, actually, I can't storm out the room
This
because
thing got a little longer. It'll get better, I promise. We'll invite some other people in and they'll start picking on me. It'll be much more fun. That's gonna happen in about 10 minutes.
but no, the whole reason for me being on here is literally just to entertain people, just to bring a smile to somebody's face, whether it be a sovereign citizen video, Moorish American video, flat earth video. I love doing the flat earth because they're so easy, but unfortunately my audience really do not like the flat earth videos. You've obviously been through my videos and you can see the difference in views between the type of video. People love watching people's windows getting smashed out. They love it. I do. I hunt for that. I love it. But I also love stupidity. Flat earthers are so stupid. And I just take the piss and it does slightly annoy me that people don't watch those videos. And sometimes I do question myself. What am I doing this for? Why am I bothering? Classic example, that video that we just watched about Chris thinking that Christmas is a conspiracy, YouTube. So every video I upload, YouTube automatically says we don't think this is suitable for advertisers. It happens. So we're doing an appeal. Somebody watches the video, obviously, and they go, oh, yeah, it's just bullshit. You're good to go. That 10-minute video about Chris thinking that Christmas is a conspiracy, I appealed it. It's been upheld. I am not going to get monetized on that video. There is nothing controversial in there. There is, I think there's 2 swear words. It's something that everybody. No, the one above it.
I saw that.
Yeah, I'll explain the one above it as well.
I feel like I deserve something of an explanation, but we could wait until after the after show if you want. I was taught to twerk by Fiona Rawls, and I'm quite proud of that ability.
Oh, Pedro, what the fuck did you bring that up?
Hey, I can't control the chat, especially yours. That's completely beyond the pale, but okay.
Oh my stars! Why did you bring that up? Oh boy!
Yeah.
But even after appeal, it like I said, it's got 2 swear words in it. There's nothing controversial in there. There's nothing that would make people feel unsafe. Yet it's not going to be monetized. And sometimes I said to my talking with a friend of mine who lives in a different city, I sat down and said to her, I says, do you know, sometimes I don't know why I fucking bother. I don't know why. And it's not all about being monetized. The money is good because I put it straight back into the channel. Whatever money I get goes straight back into the channel. It really does. This microphone I purchased last year thanks to Patreons. These headphones, I had to buy some new headphones the other day because the other ones shit themselves. I bought those thanks to Patreons. So I'm not in it for the money. If I was in it for the money, I would quit my job and do this full time. But I'm not. I am here just purely to entertain people. That's all it is.
Fantastic. I'm proud of you. I'll be honest.
I'm kind of waffling a little bit, but
well, no, I mean, look, I never expected to have 1,000 subscribers. Honestly, I figured that I would get kind of memed off of the internet, done with, and that would be the end of it. I'd spend 6 months and then use my computer for gaming, right? Instead, I had 500 subscribers after 6 months and 1,000 after 9. Apparently, I have a slight gift of gab and a bit of humor, and I tend to ask the right questions in the right circumstances, and that seems to work pretty well. So I figure, why not ride that pony? I did not create my channel to be a interview channel, but it seems to be a functional use of my time, and it doesn't interfere with the rest of my life. So here we are. Gorge. Right?
Look, the smoking Gorsa. Look at that one.
Yeah, he just hit 1,000 subs today. Yeah, no, he uploaded a short, sent me a message saying, I think this is going to be the one that breaks 1,000. And I said, congratulations, you two now are a creator. You can't deny it anymore.
Beautiful. Well done. Congratulations.
He swears he's not a creator, that he just does that stuff for fun, but that's where we all were. This is how we all became YouTubers. We did some crap for fun. It either worked or it didn't. We either enjoyed it or we didn't, and we either did it again or we did something different.
And I think one other thing that changed as well is I didn't know how to live stream. back in the day. It probably took me about 5-6 months before I did my first live stream. Wasn't sure. Found StreamYards. I had to. Last week, everybody's hitting 1,000. Well, go you guys. Seriously.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, once you start mixing up your see, YouTube by definition tries to put you in a cubbyhole. It wants to pigeonhole you into a type, into a box, they want you to identify yourself and be a thing, and they want you to do this one thing so they can pigeonhole you real easy. My type of channel specifically breaks that mold, because I go and get people who are doing knitting, who are doing gaming, who are doing truther, who are flat earthers, who are sovereign citizens, who hate sovereign citizens. And I talk to all of them. And so it's impossible to say, what's your channel about? I say it's about YouTube.
Yeah. And that's brilliant, because you will completely break the algorithm completely.
Well, they certainly don't seem to like it. It's not breaking any algorithms over here. Let me tell you, these shows, depending on the night and the circumstances and the person coming in, range between 5 people watching and 50. And there's no way to know which will be which. Hey, bud, you know what you did? You did a whole show. I am super proud of you, man. You know what you got to do now? I want you to tell everybody where they can find your Patreon. I want you to tell everybody what social media platforms you have functional, and you can toss out your Cash App or whatever you've got like that. Go for it.
Ooh, chickens, you put me on the spot there. Right. So here we go. So I do occasionally post on Facebook. My Facebook is Chuck Chases The Facts. You can find me on Facebook there. If you would like to consider supporting the channel, you can go to patreon.com /Chuck Chases The Facts and help support the channel. Like I said, every single dollar that comes in does go straight back into the channel. I don't go out and buy food or shoes or fucking booze like people like to think I do. I don't do that. It goes straight back into the channel. Like I said earlier, this monitor here is a 24-inch. This one is a 21-inch. I want to upgrade this, so I need to get a bigger monitor. So that's something for the future. If you love me that much, you can send me a one-off donation to paypal.com /paypal.me /Chuck Chase the Facts. If you want to buy me a coffee, I've recently signed up to Buy Me a Coffee. You can literally go to buymeacoffee.com again /Chuck Chases the Facts. If you have any questions, if you want to ask me anything, send me anything, comment about anything personally to me, please do so. You can do so by going to chuckchasesthefacts@gmail.com. chuckchasesthefacts@gmail.com. I do have a TikTok, which I kind of upload to every now and then. Again, you can go to tiktok.com, and my handle is Chuck. Oh, apparently it's chuckchases.thefacts. But if you type in Chuck Chase the Facts, you will find that. And I do this every year. You will not appreciate this, but every year I do something called Movember. So in November, I grow some kind of weird shaped beard to support male cancer, either whatever sort of cancer they got. But I raise funds for research, development, and also support for men that are going through cancer. That is always pinned to the bottom of my description page. Movember donations, go to movember.com again /Chuck Chases the Facts. Every cent matters. Over the last, I've just finished my 5th year of fundraising, and I think I'm up to something like $625. Doesn't sound much, but
dude, every penny counts when it comes to donations. Every dime is something that was not there before. Absolutely.
Every penny matters.
I appreciate you. Is that everything you got? You got anything else?
I think that's it. I want to thank you for having me up and
thank you, dude. You took the time out of your day to be here. I appreciate it.
And no, I've been watching a lot of your videos.
I can't control what you do when I'm not around.
Yeah, it's okay. I've got to see a counselor in a couple of hours just to get over it. But no, I watched a lot of your videos recently, and you're pretty awesome. You're a funny guy.
I appreciate it, brother. I'm going to drop you backstage here for a minute. I'm going to do my little talk out. I will turn off everyone's channel except for my own, and we will go into the possibly copyrighted part of this. So,
okay. Goodbye, my channel. Thank you for watching, and everybody that's on my channel, please jump into this channel where
if you can figure out how to share this live stream to your channels, that would be awesome. If you can't do it, I appreciate your time. I appreciate the effort, and I appreciate everyone at home's time as well, because they're the ones who make all of this happen.
No, I didn't mean to do that.
No, it's kind of part of the policy with Sasquatch Shills Truth. I end this part so everybody's got a compact episode of their own. Y'all can all do whatever you want with it. Go clown on me as hard as you can. Make me famous is what I'm saying. All right, I'll see you in a little bit, in about 4 minutes. If you need to run to the bathroom or anything, now's the perfect time to do it. I appreciate each and every one of you like a brother and a sister. But remember, I have a policy on this channel. If you give me any trouble, I'll run every damn one of y'all off of here. It's nothing personal. Basically, my mods are extremely vicious and unbelievably loyal. And if you mess around, you will inevitably find out. So welcome to the channel. Welcome to the show. And by the way, this was my very first broadcast to X. Appreciate you showing up wherever you are. I couldn't even find it on my own channel. That's the weird part. This whole thing. You know what I got over here?
3, 2, 1.
If you're looking for the guilty, you need only look into a mirror.
The communists declared that the real differences among our people constituted the weakest and most vulnerable point in our social fabric.
It's MAGA country.
This is no hoax, ladies and gentlemen. I urge you to run for your lives while you can. We're not making this up just so we can take over the world.
The old dinosaur media isn't dying, it's dead. We are the new media. This is our world now. Lay down and die.
Peace was never an option. So if we don't step up and win this culture war, then who the fuck will?
Let's wake the fuck up! We're gonna get naked.
No! I'm not locked in here with you.
You're locked in here with me.
It's what you've been waiting for. Be the one we need.
Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Let me show you.
Global industrial complex.
Yep.
Uniparty.
Do I really look like a guy with a plan?
The point is to destroy Western civilization from within using Maoist technique. So therefore you have to vote for me.
I don't know. This is probably the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Woke is Marxism, evolved to attack the West.
Stop giving up.
It's only just begun! Now!
Do it! Yes, you can! I'm gonna do what's called a pro-gamer move. Just do it!
Are people bitching about that?
Some people.
Of course they are. Oh, fucking A. All right, got it. Yeah, too fucking bad.
All right.
Yeah.
Far left conspiracies, to be honest with you.
All right.
Ain't no single entity going to swoop in and save the day. You are going to be continuously let down if you place all of your hope into one individual. Instead, look inside and look around. We're doing this together.
We all are fighting for the same thing, and we all see the same problem, and it's this...
It's time to stop being an NPC, get off your ass, and join the meme war.
Shame! Shame!
No, I don't like you.
Shame!
If we were in the wild, I would attack you.
I'm sick of it, man. I'm fucking sick of it. I will not do it again.
Thank you. I wonder how many people feel exactly the same way.
Yeah.
Be the beating drum at the head of the growing creative cavalry charge. Be vocal and profound in your passion for projects you enjoy.
No more excuses.
I've seen it. I can't even compute all of it. It's so fantastical. You've not seen nothing. You ain't heard nothing. You ain't smelled nothing like this. I don't have words to tell you.
A new world order.
We are in the beginning of a mass extinction.
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make. Hey, wait a minute.
Now keep in mind, Operation Human Shield will suffer heavy loss.
You control population, you destroy the family, and then you you sow division. I mean, this is...
You don't need a destination when you're running on an omnidirectional treadmill.
We don't have enough time. There's too much CO2.
Are we ready for a new world order?
You'll never defeat the human spirit. You'll never defeat God. You'll never win.
Pray that he is watching.
Against all the evil that hell can conjure, all the wickedness that mankind can produce, we will send unto them only you.
That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
Thank y'all for coming by. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have officially entered the After Dark section of our shenanigans. We're gonna do all kinds of neat stuff now. Wait, who is this? Fab Daddy, what's up, baby? You gonna be able to show me something? Yeah, okay, that'll do. All right, bro.
I don't care, I'm me. I just turned it off because you were still live. I didn't want you to pop me up accidentally or nothing.
Right.
Especially if I'm smoking off my corncob pipe. I need an introduction. I need some introductions.
Who's echoing? Hold on, that was Dennis. Dennis, you're the one echoing. All right, first off, we have What's Truth at the top. Right.
Hello.
Yeah. I'm subscribed to What's Truth. Don't know him, but I know
Chuck
him.
Jason's the fact second.
And he was on your panel tonight. He was on your show. And you're from where, Chuck?
I'm from New Zealand, good sir.
New Zealand.
Wow. I say I'm from New Zealand. I live in New Zealand, but I was born in Birmingham in England. Lived in New Zealand, went to Australia, left Australia, went to America, left America, and I'm back now in New Zealand. So
you've been, you haven't been to South Africa, one of the other countries that speak English, maybe. Yeah. What the hell? You've been
skip that one.
Did you go to Canada? Did you go to Canada?
I have been to Canada. I've been to Calgary, Edmonton, Banff, and back to Calgary. So,
all right, and then the next one down, we have the chairman, someone I met.
Hey guys,
last. How you doing, bud? Welcome.
All right.
Hello.
Hey.
Sorry, I'm pointing you guys at the ceiling there for a second.
You should probably brush that thing down. It looks a little cruddy.
I'm
totally joking. I'm joking.
Look at those cobwebs. Holy cow, I got cobwebs. It's winter time. All the bugs are coming indoors. What can I say?
Right. I got you.
They're yeah. It's a little, it's a daily thing to try to keep up on a house.
It is.
It is. as a daily.
They don't call it daily housework for nothing.
Right. All right. I'm gonna try this again, Dennis, and we'll see whether or not it echoes. Hello.
Yeah, I don't know.
You got it.
Better.
And this is Dennis Bigfoot in chat.
Yeah.
Dennis made it up here.
I hate to ask the question, why are you Dennis the Bigfoot? Because we all know that big feet mean.
What are you trying to say?
I like the name Bigfoot, and I actually believe in Bigfoot because I've seen him. And
No, get out of here.
Yeah.
No. Did he look anything like the guy below you?
No. This dude had red eyes that glue in the, when you shine the light on them, they glow red.
Well, most animals have a glow with their eyes.
Not red.
You shine a light at them. Blue unicorn. I saw he got on for a second. My nemesis.
If you take photos of people in a certain light at a certain angle, they also have red eyes. So you probably took a picture of a man taking a piss somewhere and he got stopped.
Yeah. We got time for the story. I'll give it to you. It actually wasn't none of that incarnation. We were spotlighting deer late at night in a cornfield, and whatever was there was on the other side of the cornfield, and it stood up taller than any bear anywhere. And then it stayed in the tree line and stalked us all the way around that cornfield. And its eyes wasn't just like that. I know what you're talking about, that photo glare that you can get that's red eye sometimes. This wasn't like that. This was red the whole time.
Was your heart beating really fast at the time, Dennis?
Well, I was 14 years old, so yeah.
You were scared?
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
I wouldn't say scared, just didn't know what to do. My dad had enough armament in the truck to take down 10 bears. And I've never seen him run from anything or one. And he's like, get in the truck, we're getting the hell out of here. There's more to it.
But today, boy, we got to go. Got to go.
Exactly. Because you disturbed a man that was taking a shit that was far away. So when he stood up, looked taller. And you've already mentioned spotlights. So.
Yeah, but that wouldn't explain him stalking them through the tree line, though.
Well, he was pissed.
Then there's the fact that it was over 100 yards away.
And
if
the
he stood up,
cornfield.
the motion of.
Anytime you got a cornfield, you got some Stephen King action going on. So you got some Children of the Corn stuff going on alongside it. Yeah,
Well, that's not the only time I've seen him. I seen him when I was younger too, and he was chasing a pickup truck, shaking it by the tailgate, probably doing 35, 40 miles an hour.
I have some friends that swear.
Look, I used to drink back in the day. That might have been me.
I think you're all on moonshine. Everybody was on
that should have get you wild, son.
Well, I was 8, so I don't think I was on shine.
I live on the edge of the Sierra Nevadas, and I've known some people that actually swear they've seen Bigfoot.
Yeah.
I've met them, and they swear to it. And, I'm not going to say they saw something they didn't, but I'll believe it. Why not? Yep. There's some big-ass apes living up in the mountain.
I've got one word, just one word to it, sort of prove or disprove everything that anybody's saying at the moment, and that's evidence.
Hey, bro, are you going to walk up to a
testimony is evidence enough for me? If my testimony, I'm sorry.
Here we go.
Sorry, go on. Right. Sorry.
You just claimed that he's seen a man shitting in the woods. Where's your evidence?
Amen.
Well,
that was good, dude. Chuck?
Fair comment. Absolutely. But where's the evidence that it's Bigfoot?
As far as physical evidence,
where's your
none.
photographic evidence?
Is he trying to force his belief on you though? Is
Oh,
he
yeah.
saying you have to believe in
No,
Bigfoot? No.
no,
So why does he
absolutely
have
not.
to produce you any evidence?
Hey, Chuck, have you
He's
ever
just sharing
seen
his
some?
story.
If I may.
Which, thank you very much, Dennis. I appreciate that. That was a good
No,
story. I love
there's-
Bigfoot. Never seen him, but I would love to.
Hey, look,
If I
I
may.
appreciate this. I appreciate the story as well. But for
Dennis?
me to believe in it,
One moment.
evidence. Sorry.
Dennis, what were you saying?
If you could tell me what I gain other than ridicule from
That's
telling
what-
you my story,
That is exactly what Truth was.
I would say okay.
Reason to do this. You have no reason to share it. It can't benefit you in any way. So why would you bother lying about it in the first place? Chuck, however, is more of a facing the facts kind of guy. And if you can get his ID and signed on in triplicate, that would be appreciated.
Look, if you can get some Sasquatch butt hair because he wiped it on a fucking rock, and it can be proven to be a Sasquatch butt hair.
I would epoxy that shit and hang it on my wall, man.
He would take it. He would take it.
Hey.
Actually, Scott Carpenter.
And then I can run it through some scientists, and they can do some tests and prove it is.
Okay, Chuck. They've actually done that. Scott Carpenter had hair samples that he got from trees where he baited the trees, and they would leave the hair there, and they took it off and they sent it off, and it comes back partially human, as in the maternal, but the father is something else. And they all, naysay, but they can't say what the hell that is.
Say something, Ajot.
Hey, Ajot.
Now you're gonna have to show me something.
Gone.
It might be her. I don't know.
Hi, Ajot. Bye, Ajot.
It might be.
Oh, boy.
Maybe. Somebody smoked up hippie the other night using my icon. So
I heard about that.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Anyway, I just want to say one quick thing. Thank you very much, Sasquatch, for having me up on your.
Hey, I didn't tell you the best part.
You're not leaving, are you?
No, I'm not going anywhere.
Before you go, you got to hear this.
I'm not going
now
anywhere.
That you have been a guest on Sasquatch Shills. If you choose to do so, like What's Truth did tonight, you can stream future Sasquatch Shills on your channel. It is completely non-copyright unless the guest has some copyright stuff. And if they do, and I realize that, I'll let you know beforehand. I can't control everything, but I'll control as much as I can to protect your channel. But yeah.
So on the back of that, I just want to thank you for inviting me. And I literally had a ball. You allowed me to express about my channel, what I do, why I do it. A lot of people don't get it. I've got a weird sense of humor. I'm not sure where I get it from. My dad was a drunk. My mum worked hard to cover my dad. So I literally had two mums, and it's just good for me to vent every now and then. And I really appreciate you having me up on that interview thing. And I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, dude. I thank you for coming in and being legit with me. Because, I mean, you could have just as easy tried to clown off on me, and it would have been a very strange show.
No, I'm always open to the truth. Recently, I've had this thing. I won't go too much into it, but I've sort of clouded my responses to people. But recently, not the new year or anything like that, but recently I've just gone, no, do you know what? I'm not going to bullshit anybody anymore. I'm not going to fuck around with them. You're going to get it straight from the hip. So, and you literally copped it straight from the hip today. So,
sure.
I really appreciate it. One thing I always want to say as well. I made some notes about that intro. Woke is Marxism. What the fuck is that?
Truth.
Seriously,
You're welcome. Congratulations. You're not educated.
And me editing at 3 a.m.
Yeah. You like that? I actually stole that straight off somebody else's video, the whole thing, but I completely rearranged it. I went and got all the little edits to put together to tell the story I wanted.
But yeah, that's me. When I'm putting a video, going, my eyes are going like, oh, go to sleep. I'm like, no, I need to edit this. I need to finish this. Mark Wahlberg, what a dude. And that's all. I just love Mark Wahlberg. I love him for his handsomeness. He is so handsome. His fitness and his dexterity in his acting ability. Mark Wahlberg is the package. Sorry. He is. I love him.
Hey, bro, you need to wipe your mouth before you going on.
Sorry.
There you go. Good man.
I love Mark Wahlberg. I can't. He's
so dreamy.
Well, he's dreamy as well. All right, okay. Let me put my dick back in my pants.
Okay, wait. I think we have a more important topic that's just come up. Has anybody seen Mark Wahlberg? Can we prove he's real? I've never seen him in person.
Have you seen me and Mark Wahlberg in the same room?
Yeah, I don't think that's the best defining character.
Okay, sorry. Has anybody seen me and Batman in the same room? There you go.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's got more hair. I mean, he's based off a bat. You might be Porpoise Man. Or,
I'm Batman. I'm actually Batman.
African Elephant Man.
African Elephant Man.
Manatee Man.
That's another alter ego.
What you got?
My grandson, Superman.
All right. So that's my rant. I'm
sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt your rant. I'm really bad.
No. I just made some quick notes there. Yeah, work is much. Okay, that's probably a bad one. But me editing at 3 a.m. Oh fuck yeah! Get this video done.
I love the bit.
Get this video done.
I like the bit where she's walking behind the chick saying shame. That is me editing at 3 a.m. Shame, man. I can't stop. There's too many of these assholes. Shame.
Hey, I'll be right back. I gotta walk the dog.
I'm gonna go get me some roller blades or roller skates because it's boogie night's going down in here right now.
I'm so fucking confused. What the hell did I miss? What the hold on.
Yeah,
all right.
Just
ain't nobody screen, right? He's got a brand new case of roller blades. He's got a brand new key. What are we doing here? I'm so terrified. What are you talking about? This ain't no situation.
I literally switched off at that point. I'm sorry.
You probably should have stayed off. This is not a good place.
Anyway, it's good to have a female voice on the panel.
Hello.
Hello.
She's got a bigger dick than I do.
Whatever.
Whoa, wow.
Just because I've got the biggest balls of them all doesn't mean I got a dick.
You are the biggest ACDC I ever did meet. You're done dirt cheap.
Dirt cheap, baby.
Nice.
Dirty deeds.
Nice.
All right, so as everybody knows, except Chuck, he hasn't been here before. I have some videos over here we can view, but I kind of dig where this is going. If we can just continue the conversation, but we can do reactions if y'all like. It's kind of dumb. 3 stories that sound fake as hell, but are actually 100% true.
You got the evidence to prove that.
Yeah, evidence. Thank you.
I don't answer questions, motherfucker. Now we're
show
I guess I just have to believe you then.
There you
have
go.
to show the receipts.
Do you know that is something I've never ever said is show me the receipts, because receipts are bullshit. You can replicate receipts. I've got receipts all over the shop. You can replicate receipts.
You got a big ass receipt.
Send me the receipt. Send
like
me
a
the
mile
receipt.
long.
You went to a truck stop on fucking I-96. Show me the receipt.
I just did.
Fucking receipt. I'm not going to get a receipt. What the fuck? I hate
But
that
you're chasing the facts, bro. You need to bring them receipts.
No. If you could go to any store, which store would you give you the biggest receipt? You know, you like buy one item and it gives you like 1.5 foot of receipt. Have you ever done those places?
Yeah. That'll be my shop. That'll be my shop. Pack and save. we do that. We give you a receipt roughly about that long for one item.
Like that fucking long?
That fucking long. It's about as big as my dick.
I was thinking about the gallon of milk.
It's roughly about as big as
explanation of freaking points and everything. I was like, I don't want
shit you not. Oh, Matt the King. Matthew the King. Oh, hello, Matthew. I am Matthew too. Well, I'm not.
Walgreens does that trash too.
But it says Chuck is on point. I'm not sure what point it was.
I don't know either.
About the receipt.
Yeah.
Tip of the spear. Tip of the spear.
It's so nice to hear a woman's voice. It really is.
You don't hear women's voices often?
I don't.
Oh, damn.
I'm going to watch my
You got to move off that island, bud.
Well, then you don't watch enough of Caucasian shows.
Yeah, I bet you don't. God, I bet you smell right.
Caucasian can find the finest hoe at a Waffle House there is. He is a hottie patati magnet.
We have calamity. We have a local disaster of epic fucking proportions. I don't go running screaming into the night. Everybody calm down. My local Waffle House is closed.
Nuh-uh, really? Like
Serious.
Permanently closed?
No, they are remodeling for the next 2 weeks. But here's the hilarious part.
Well, it's not closed then, is it? It's not closed. It's
the other day before it closed. I went in there and I sat down.
That means closed. Closed for renovations.
Yeah, closed, not closed.
The regional freaking manager comes in and sits down, looks at me and goes, I need to talk to you for a second. I said, oh shit, am I getting fired? Wait a second. I can't be fired. I paid to be here. I paid for this coffee. You can't fire me. And he goes, kinda. We're going to be closed for 2 weeks. So what the fuck am I supposed to do? He said, I don't know. We kind of got to run in bed as to what you're going to do while we're closed. I said, shit, I'm going to become an alcoholic, ain't I? I have to go to a bar. That's why I'm here. There's no beer there. There's no liquor there. I can't mess up too bad. I can get as drunk as I want and then go to a Waffle House and be okay because I'm sobering up constantly.
Yeah,
I'm never
said a lot about it.
Never.
We need Waffle Houses in New Zealand. We need a Waffle House.
What up, bud? Good to see you. Welcome in. That's a really long name to say. I'm just going to call you David.
That is.
How you doing, bud?
That's huge.
David E. Taylor, full frontal exposure 2.0.
2.0.
There you go.
Full frontal.
Kind of like this one. The Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla.
I wonder what the 3.0 is going to be like.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
See, now I gotta go look at his channel.
Is it 2.0 V/1? I don't know how everyone nominates themselves.
I can explain that, but I have no idea, no clue. I haven't talked to him enough to find out, but I guarantee you his last channel got shut down from orbit, and this is the 2.0. I heard 5 minutes of the show earlier, and I understand where they're coming from. I hope to host him on a Sasquatch Shills, but I'm not going to like hugely hold my breath on it. Bro, are you Skyporning me?
I mean, he could get rid of the David E. Taylor and just put full frontal exposure. I mean,
Yeah, and he could dance around in a hula skirt and do crime service poems. I don't think he's interested in suggestions.
and the lady in the room, the lady in the room is going full frontal exposure.
It made me click on the channel. That's all I'm
Hello.
saying.
Hello.
Oh, she's got the biggest balls of us all anyway. She said it earlier.
Don't you mean indigenous mushroom? Earlier it was an ingenious penis. I don't think it's an ingenious mushroom, dude. Like neither one of these are ingenious. There's no way. There's no way. They don't invent shit.
I think that that's supposed to say indigenous.
I'm certain of it. but an ingenious penis, I'm calling bullshit, sir.
Well, I'm signing up to that website. You have an ingenious penis. Thank you very much.
We're going to talk like philosophy and physics. I don't understand.
Oh, that's funny.
By the way, I have no idea if anyone's watching on X, but I am streaming on X and I can't find my own X stream. I have no idea.
Hello, X. Hello, Twitter. Hello, Mark. No, it's not Mark. Is it Elon? Hello, Elon. Hello. Elon's watching this.
That guy. He don't know you. You know it's sad. If he comments
Elon like that.
I feel bad.
Is there a bird sitting on top of the X like a little Twitter bird? Because that's what they need. They don't know how to market. I swear to God, sometimes.
Why change it? Why change it to X?
Well, they need the Twitter bird. It's still Twitter. It's still Twitter.
Everyone just goes Twitter.
You understand what he's doing.
I can't find you on Twitter either.
Did you tweet this? Did you tweet that?
Let me see if I can.
So annoying. Why change it?
Never got into the tweeting thing.
I didn't either, but I did start a Twitter when I did the same thing Chuck did. I gathered up basically all the domain names that I could get my hands on around Caucasian Sasquatch at the time I set all this up. And then I gave up on it because as soon as I set a live stream on Twitter, bam, my live streaming ability was taken away from me. And so it got removed. And then I just didn't look over. Holy shit, what are y'all doing?
The only reason I have a Twitter account is because What's Truth posted stuff on there. And the only way I could see it was to open a Twitter account.
Your fault, What's Truth. It's all your fault.
It's all his fault.
Always. That's okay.
Yeah, my son made me download Discord. And now I have Discord, but whatever. Shush.
Oh, Discord is toxic.
Oh, see,
I
look,
hate Discord.
Tiffany came in through X.
It's toxic.
See, it has an X.
Hey, wow, cool. That's neat. So I guess there's nobody over there, or at least nobody talking. Okay. Well, that's fine. I can't find the chat over there anyway.
Oh, there you go. What's Truth is too now.
Yeah.
Well, that was quick. Wow, that was instant.
I downloaded MySpace, but I couldn't find any of my old friends anymore, so I just gave up.
MySpace, holy shit!
MySpace, that's so 1980s. Oh my god!
Early 2000s. Come on now, early 2000s.
Michael J. Fox. Michael J. Fox is saying
it was his MySpace tag.
Sorry, what's that? Oh, you want your MySpace back? Okay, yeah, cool.
I still got an AWOL account.
That's just AOL, man. That W.
Yeah, whatever. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I left the army too when I was in for a little bit.
Did he say he's just AWOL? People
looking for him. AWOL. I get confused. No, never went AWOL, but I thought about it a couple times.
Oh man,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just getting them. Oh. I'm just getting very happy at the moment. I'm very, very happy.
Hey, happy 2024. Holy shit, I'm that much older. What the hell?
Oh, for sure, I'd have a fucking jetpack by now. Where's my jetpack? Elon Musk, get on it, bro. What is up?
Yeah.
He's
why
too
go to the
busy with
moon
the
if you haven't
AI,
even
man.
built a
I'm
jetpack,
sorry.
bro? I'm just saying. There's no point.
Have you seen the jetpacks they got?
Yeah, they're trash. We need a real one.
Hey, that dude flew over that near them boats, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, those arm ones are pretty beasty, dude. I like those little arm attachment things.
You know,
yeah, that if he goes in the water, he's done.
Yeah, just flip around. Move your arm the wrong way, you're gone. You're gone. Those guys, yeah, no. That shit's dangerous.
I would try it, though. I won't fly it, but I would try that.
Man, I remember when all the cars went to, the CD players, and I had a tape player, so I had to get the whole, adapter thing that you pop in and check.
Oh, I used to sell those when I was in retail in 1997, 8. The CD converter.
Yeah, converter. There you go.
Yep. So you had the CD machine, and you put the CD in, and then you plugged it into your stereo. But they were so popular. Oh,
That's hilarious. I'm so freaking illiterate on Twitter. I can't even find my own live stream. I'm fucking lost, dude. I have no goddamn clue what's going on over there. I hope they don't have TV.
I put the link in your chat there for you, for your own Twitter. You gotta go click it. That's all you gotta do, bro.
Fuck you for flexing on me.
Just come back to your computer and then click the link, and then we'll send you over there. Okay. Calm down. It's all right. We got you back. Okay, we got you back.
I'm just wondering if Sasquatch has a hairy back, since he's got all that hair up front. Is it
very hairy back?
Is it hairy on the backside, Sasquatch?
Very hairy. Nice with you run your fingers through. It's beautiful.
No.
I find that question very sus.
I do too. Yes.
You got hairy back? That's cool. But listen,
no, that's not
jealous. I
don't.
Don't mess with me. I'm on a fucking 12-ounce red.
Look, man, I'm pretty much hairless. The only hair I have is on top of my head. Okay, so.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh my Lord!
That raises my bedroom, shaving my balls while I'm sleeping. That is not cool, dude. Stop it.
That raises so many other questions about. Not even going to go there.
I mean, bald beavers are the only way to go. What are you talking about?
What? You actually said that live?
Have you ever seen a bald beaver on top of 2 tree stumps?
Nice beaver.
Have you ever seen a beaver on top of 2 tree stumps?
Bro, I grew up in the swamp. I've seen a beaver on a lot of shit. You're gonna have to
Bunch of dirty birds.
Dirty birds.
Correct. Accurate. I'm gonna cause somebody some medical issues.
Oh, look, Diamond J's. You are live, but I cannot see the chat here.
Right. That's weird. I think it's because I didn't set it all up at the same time. I set up the stream and then added everything after. So none of that synced right. Maybe next time we'll have chat.
I'm still dying.
Or actually, there may not be anyone chatting over there. I had a grand total of 7 followers when I started this. So,
7 scholars.
Sleep blank. Okay.
What's a scholar? What the fuck's a scholar?
I'm a constitutional scholar.
Oh, hello, Chili.
What? Blue unicorn?
Hello, Chili. Fucking constitutional scholar.
Yeah, I got a Bernie shield.
This needs explanation.
Okay, yes, please.
Sort of accurate, but also not quite accurate. The first time we separated the chemical compounds responsible for artificial raspberry and vanilla flavor was from the anal glands of beavers. He is correct. However, they are now created synthetically, and we don't go out and squish beavers to get vanilla extract. That's not how that works.
Stop saying the word beaver. Stop saying the word beaver.
With vanilla beans.
I'm just looking at.
I'm telling you.
Okay, I had this conversation earlier.
He's so
Is
red.
there
Oh, I love it.
Hold on. I find it hard to believe that you had a conversation about beaver anal glands in another chat earlier.
I believe it. I believe it. I totally believe it. Hey, but is there
It's
chocolate?
natural flavor.
Is there chocolate in white chocolate?
Is there what? Sorry, is there
Cacao.
chocolate in white chocolate?
Is there chocolate in white chocolate?
Love it, cacao.
I mean, the beaver does milk. That's all I'm saying.
Could you stop talking about beavers, please?
I think we're on the wrong platform. There's no way they're going to keep me on Twitter. This shit will never work.
All right, here I got y'all a joke since y'all in that area right there.
No.
Just hold on to that joke. Okay, so chocolate is about coca. You can you can manipulate coca.
Cocaine.
No.
Okay. Is there chocolate in white chocolate? Or they just bleaching it? They're just bleaching the chocolate.
They bleach in the chocolate like they bleach the beef.
Yeah, are they bleaching the chocolate? No, there's no chocolate in white chocolate. It is not. It is not. Why do they call it chocolate? I don't know, because it's got that buttery, smoothie, crispy flavor like a chocolate, but it's not. It's not. It's white chocolate. It's a fake. So can't call it white chocolate.
Oh, here we go.
Swiss Miss knows. Only if you caress it right. Beavers are sensitive.
Much truth is intended for you. He ran away, Ajot. You have scared much truth away. Oh no. Go ahead.
All right, the joke.
The joke. Yes, go ahead.
All right, it's a quick one. I'll make it real quick. Guy goes into a doctor. He goes in there. Doctor says, "What's wrong with you?" He says, "I don't know, man. I just feel bad." He says, "You look bad too." You know. He said, "Let me look this up in the book." He looks it up in the book. But no, wait a minute. He says it feels good, but it looks bad. And then he says, "All right, I'm gonna look that up in the medical book." And he looks up in the medical book. He says, "Aha! I have it. You're a vagina. Looks bad, feels good." Not as funny as I thought.
Oh wow, dude! I'm sorry. I was laughing with it muted.
Crickets.
Come on, don't be so mean. He shared a joke.
I blew it. I admit it.
I had listen. I had who was it? A Sci-Fi Bra. What's his name? Sci-Fi Bra, the video guy or something like that. Anyway, he came on one night. He tried to tell a joke, like different jokes, 8 or 9 times, and every time he did it, he's like, "I got a joke. I got a joke," and then he would say the punchline and say, "Hold on," and then tell the joke. And he did it every single time, and it was way funnier than actually telling the jokes than any of the jokes he tried to tell. It was way funnier. He got so mad about it.
He actually, so it's like, that's a good skit. That's not a bad skit. I like that. That actually is a comedic thing. To be able to put the punchline before the joke, that would be talented.
That's talent right there.
Yeah.
I think Dave Chappelle do that. He'll just take a phrase and work it into a joke. And he done one where I seen him done it, and he was talking about it, and the punchline was, "I punched her in the pussy." I can't remember the rest of the joke, but that was the punchline that he was making the joke for, and he led into it. Took like 5 minutes, and you're like, "Where is he going with this shit?" He said, "I punched her in the pussy."
Oh, yeah. Chuck, that's private chat. If you want people to see what you're typing, you have to type in the other chat that's over there, the comments part, not private.
No, I was just saying hello.
Oh, okay. Hi. We're all up here.
I know. Well, I was just saying hi.
Izzy, welcome in, girl. Good to see you. I haven't even gone through chat tonight. I'm sorry, I screwed the whole show up. I didn't do my because right before I went live, everything froze up, and then when it came back, my list was in the wrong order. I didn't do my paleontologist bit. Should have done it. What's up, country boy? Good to see you, bud. Welcome in. All right. So I had planned on doing some
I got a joke. Wait. Can I tell my joke?
Okay. Hold on. Let's do it right. If you're gonna do this, you have to do it.
Okay. So what does a gynecologist and a pizza delivery guy have in common?
Oh, I know this one.
They can't eat it. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks for coming. I'm here all week. Don't forget to tip your waitress.
Yeah, y'all might want to go somewhere else. I'll be here all week. I don't get it.
That's as bad as what 2 pizzas do you order on 9/11?
What do you mean you don't get it? Oh, unicorn?
2 large planes.
Oh. Oh, no, that's terrible.
That was worse than mine.
I know. There's so many just horrible jokes. There's thousands.
That's bad. Oh my God, that's bad.
I mean, come on. You know, people delivery that smelling good, but they can't. A gynecologist be, and they can't eat it.
Why was Hitler not invited to the barbecue? Because he always burnt the Franks.
Hey, honey, if it's going to a gynecologist, you probably don't want to eat it anyway.
Oh yeah, because there's something wrong.
No, I mean, people. No, that's not true.
No, there's something wrong.
That's not true. You got to go for your annual. Make sure everything's right.
You got to go for your anal. Well, you should be going to a gynecologist for your anal.
I didn't say anal. Annual.
Hey, can I just ask Chuck a couple of questions real quick? Just a few. It's a word association, Chuck. All right, Chuck. Listen to this. I'm going to say something, and I want you to give me the bird associated with it. So I'm going to say, the bird. So I'm going to say America. What's the bird associated with America?
Well, traditionally, it's the bald eagle.
There you go. I love it. All right. Now I'm going to say death.
Raven.
Crow. Same thing, right?
I'm waiting for Chuck. Death.
The bird associated with death.
That's a pretty good choice.
It's the flip-off bird. Okay, I love it. Okay, the bird associated with love.
Dove.
Dennis.
Yeah.
This is the Chuck thing.
Yeah, okay. The bird associated with true love.
Oh, fuck. True love. Is there such a thing as true love?
Oh, yes, it's called the swallow. It's called the swallow.
Always said it was the duck.
Beautiful. I like that.
There's my joke.
You're welcome.
I like that. I almost fell into the trap of the raven. I was going to say the raven, but I thought that was the trap. Okay, the swallow. Yeah, I got that.
Hey, I finally came up with the name for a group of Sasquatches.
Stop laughing at me. Stop. Oi, Asia, stop laughing at me.
Hey,
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you.
I'm laughing with you.
I figured out the name for a group of Sasquatches.
What
I
are we?
decided that it must be a confusion of Sasquatches.
Instead of a
That's more than
gaggle
one.
of them.
It ain't a gaggle. It's a confusion of Sasquatches. I promise you. It's the only thing that fits. I've been thinking about this for years.
Blue-footed boobies and twit swallows.
Tit swallows. Yeah, you know, whoever came up with the name of birds, whoever came up with the name of birds should be ashamed. There are so many like horrible, like they're all dirty-minded people. They're sitting in the woods and oh, look at that little titty waddle or whatever. It don't matter. They'll just come up with whatever name they want. The gob swallow.
What's the collective noun?
Tit-bellied swallow, whatever. It don't matter.
What's the collective noun for crows?
A murder.
Murder.
Yep.
Murder of crows.
Noun for owls.
That has got to be one of the most weirdest collective nouns ever.
Owls is a parliament.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you've ever seen a murder of crows cackling in a tree, you're thinking murder. You want to murder them. Get the fuck out of here because they are loud.
Out where my pops lives, there's an old pre-Civil War cemetery about a half mile into the woods across the road. There used to be, it's still there, but there used to be this huge broadleaf oak that grew in the middle of that cemetery and was the way we marked the location of the cemetery because all the other markers have been long gone. Right. So I wake up one morning after a big storm at night, and that tree is dead as Dillinger. That thing has been hit by a lightning strike, and all the leaves fell off of it in just a couple of days. The next week or so, all the leaves fall off, and suddenly there's a murder of crows hanging out in that very dead lightning struck oak tree, and in a cemetery. And I thought for sure there would be some kind of a legendary, mythical something or other, something, right? Nope. Apparently, crows are in cemeteries so often that it's not even mentioned in history. A murder of crows in a cemetery is nothing. That's normal.
Isolation.
Peaceful.
Your mama.
Environment.
Crows
Your
like
mama.
isolation.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Have you ever had a crow drop a nut in front of your car or on top of your car trying to bust the nut?
Well, once, she would be very upset if you called her that. That's the end of the show. I appreciate everybody coming by. We're going backstage now before I catch my first 3 strikes.
You dented the hood, didn't you? You dented the hood. You dented